very popular stars on the hit show Gossip Girl. Take a look.
Nate, you're sweet. But obviously you've inhaled too much patchouli. There's no way I'm going down there. It's full of mole men and middle-class professionals.
Well, you have to learn. How else are you going to visit me at Columbia?
Why do you think God gave us car service?
Our schools are at opposite poles of Manhattan. I mean, in traffic, it can take hours. The subway is definitely the quickest way.
Please don't ask this of me.
Please welcome Leighton Meester. Hi, Leighton.
Hi, Helen.
Where are you from originally?
Florida.
Florida.
South Florida, Marco Island.
And did you spend much time in New York before now?
Before now, I lived there for about 3 years as a preteen, which I don't want to remember.
Really?
The
yeah,
worst
you had kind
years.
of an unconventional. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
All right. Tell people the situation that you were in with your parents and everything.
My parents had been part of a very interesting lifestyle, I guess you could say.
They were in prison.
Yes.
Okay. But everything's fine now.
Everything's all good. Yeah, my dad is an internet company. My mom's a writer, and so they live the good life now.
That's fantastic. So everybody, but that's a weird place to start when you're, right?
Yeah. I think the thing too about like having, your parents go through all that, they made a lot of sacrifices so that we could be okay and we could be protected from all that. And, I've heard a lot of very crazy stories, and to see somebody who's, a mother and she has 3 kids and she's done a lot of wonderful things too, you can overcome that. And I came from a place where I wasn't privileged, or I didn't really have anything handed to me necessarily. So I think, it doesn't matter where you come from, you can achieve good things.
And that's what's really important about you to represent something like that, because I think that I think it builds more character, and I think coming from a place like that is a very interesting, because you're beautiful and you're very successful, and yet you came from a place where the entire family had to kind of get themselves back on their feet and start.
And now I play a spoiled brat from New York City.
Right. See how life works out. Yeah. And you're on a cover of Cosmopolitan. I mean, so you're on the cover of Cosmo, and you're on a hit show, and
life is good. And
life is fantastic. And that's, I think, the message out there, because no matter where you are now, life changes, and you can always get yourself out of any situation.
Yeah.
And so, what are the kids like? Do you all hang out on the show? Or just work together, or do you know each other?
We work together, and we practically live with each other, because we're always at the studio, or
yeah, those are long hours, right?
Really long, and crazy, and we're kind of confined to the studio.
Yeah, and who really works more on their hair, the girls or the guys?
The boys, for sure.
I bet.
And it's terrible. I can't watch. I'm not just talking about these guys. I'm talking about any guys that are into their hair. It's just too much. Yeah. Too much to handle.
And you're doing also, did you just sign a deal to do an album? That's exciting.
I just signed, yeah.
Is this your first?
It's my first, yeah. I've been working on music forever, but I just signed with Universal Republic yesterday, 2 days ago, so I'm really, really happy.
Congratulations, that's great. And so we're raising money for the Humane Society of the United States, and you're going to donate something as well, right?
Yes,
what are you donating?
I have, is it here?
I don't know.
It's a dress by Chloe. I wore it last night to an event for the designer, and it's really beautiful. You can hardly tell off, but...
Oh, that's fantastic.
And you can borrow it if you want.
I will. I'll put it on in a minute. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, and I like Chloe.
I do, too.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, Gossip Girl airs Mondays at 8 o'clock on the CW. We're going to surprise a lucky audience member with $1,000 after this. Don't go away. Well, I would love for someone watching